Today is day one of the border to border calendar year Triple Crown, an 8,400 mile walk across the country, walking across the country 3 times in 1 year, going from Key West to Canada, and then doing the Pacific Crest Trail, and then the Continental Divide Trail. I think it'll probably be like 8,500 miles, but I'm gonna say 84. We're gonna see what happens, and bear with me. So I'm gonna be doing hopefully weekly long form videos. I'm actually filming this clip right now at the end of week 1, just because when we started down in Key West, we were with a lot of people. It was really busy, and typically the type of content that I have created in the past, I do daily blogs, which are pretty detailed with lots of photos. You can find those on the Trek under Peg Leg. And then I do Instagram content, which is like 1-minute short videos, kind of running you through the day and doing a little voiceover of like what's going on. So when we first got down to the Keys, the first 2 days, I did not really take a lot of horizontal videos for like YouTube style content. That's just not something that is really muscle memory for me yet. And then over the week, you'll see in this video, I'm getting better and I'm kind of practicing and figuring things out. So bear with me. Honestly, the last 2 videos I put up, my unboxing and my gear video, those are the only 2 like real YouTube videos that I've ever made. So let me know in the comments like the type of stuff you want to see, things that you maybe don't enjoy. Like obviously let me know what you like and stuff like that. So here you go. I got 7 days of content coming at you. Over the last 7 days, I did 190 miles, walked from Key West all the way up on the Overseas Heritage Trail. Then today I'm completing the Connector Trail and getting to the Oasis Center at Big Cypress, which is where the Florida Trail starts. So today I'm gonna go to the kickoff and hang out with a bunch of hikers. And then tomorrow I officially start the Florida Trail. So here you go, guys. Enjoy. On day 1, we spent the day crossing over bridges with beautiful views of the ocean. Today is day 3 on the Overseas Heritage Trail in the Keys. The first day we did 32 miles. Yesterday we did 26 miles. And then today we're hoping to get to Islamorada, which is like 28 miles away. But a little sore, but feeling pretty good, honestly, all things considered. All right, middle of the day, kind of towards the end of the day, day 3 update. So we're heading towards a church like community center that this guy, Jason, basically checked to make sure it's unlocked, and he's setting it all up for us so all of us can stay there tonight. And then Jason basically just rendezvoused on the road with me and drove a notary to our location so we could get our Seminole reservation permits notarized on the spot. That's a new one for me. That's pretty easy. But that was really cool. And now we're just continuing to make our way there. After another very long day of walking, we eventually got to town and made it to the community center for the night. Day 4 was our longest day yet. We had to go about 33 miles because camping options were so limited. We crossed over tons of bridges, which were really exposed. We did the 7-mile bridge, which is a really long stretch with absolutely no place to stop. And by the end of the night, we made it to a place to camp, and Fresh Grounds met us there for the night to feed us. It's the morning of day 5, border to border, calendar year Triple Crown. We did 33 yesterday and got to end at a parking lot where Fresh Grounds was and where tons of our friends were. And then we woke up this morning bright and early. Fresh Grounds fed us breakfast again, and now we're road walking. Looks like it's gonna be probably another 33-mile day today, maybe 34. That'll take us to the Miccosukee Casino, which is basically just a day away from the Oasis Center where the Florida Trail starts. So we're doing that thing. I gotta say, day 5, I think I'm not sore today. Like, I didn't wake up sore, but I'm a little tight. this first hour or so walking. I think it's because this road is slanted, so my right side is slightly elevated. I don't know, I'm feeling a little tight. We'll see how it all plays out today. I want to share a tiny tidbit of wisdom that I have this morning. This morning, we've just done 120 miles in 4 days. Things are a little sore. I'm working out some kinks. And this morning, I've really had to play around with my gait and my step and my hip alignment. And I've been feeling so much better. We're like 5 miles in. I've worked out most of the kinks, but just now, I just kind of straightened up my back and fixed my posture and kind of pulled my hips in a little bit. And that's hard to explain. It's not like now someone could just listen to that and do exactly what I just said. But I think people get comfortable walking one way. And I think on especially trails like the Florida Trail where you're doing a lot of road walking, it's okay to change your gait, change your hip alignment, change how much maybe you're pushing through your butt and your quads, and work around it. I don't walk exactly the same all day. I have a few different walks actually. Sometimes I'm squeezing more through my glutes and my quads if my knees are sore. Sometimes I'm kind of more straight-legged, pushing down a little bit more. And just now I kind of straightened my back a little bit more, kind of put my butt out a little bit. And oh my God, immediate relief in my hips. They felt like they went right back into alignment. And now I'm gonna walk like this for the next maybe hour, try to walk like this. And then I'll be back to walking with my regular gait. But that's just a tip, you don't always have to walk exactly the same all day. Day 5 was definitely the hardest day yet. I was pretty sore, but luckily we were able to do a slack pack for the 34 miles we had to do. Fresh Ground just came out and met us. We're 12 miles into the day, but I have to use the bathroom, and he just pulled off a random roadside pull off. So I'm walking 0.2 down the road to this racetrack to use the bathroom, and then I'll go back and see everyone. Once we started slack packing, my body felt so much better, and it made the day a whole lot easier. Even doing a slack pack, my body was really sore from the 33-mile day yesterday, and then the 34-mile day today was hard, but I knew we were going to end the night at a casino hotel, which was going to be amazing, and there were lots of cool places along the road for us to stop off over the course of the day. Stretch of day 5. We have about 7 miles left, so we've probably gone 27 miles already. Both of us have been pretty sore today. We're about to hit by the end of the day 153 miles in 5 days. So we're not messing around. But I think it's the kind of soreness that will be resolved very well by showering, taking a hot bath, and then laying in a bed for the night. Last 10 miles of the day today were definitely the hardest, but luckily I gave my dad a call when we had about 5 or 6 miles left, and we talked for the whole rest of the day, and then eventually we got to the casino and met up with everybody, and it was a perfect way to end the day. This morning we left the hotel super early, and Fresh Grounds drove us down the road so we could start a slack pack, which definitely helped my body and made things a whole lot easier. Hello. It is the morning of day 6. We did a 34-mile day yesterday. That put us at 153.6 miles in 5 days. So, not too shabby. We ended the day at the Miccosukee Hotel. The entire group was there. We literally got the presidential suite, so there was room for everyone. And I was pretty sore, gotta say. At the end of the day, I was hurting. But today we only have to do 24 miles, which is so nice. 10 miles less than yesterday, and we're slack packing, so that's nice too. And then tomorrow we only have to do about 13, and we're gonna get to the Oasis Visitor Center, get picked up from there, and then get taken to down the road to this campground where they hold the Florida Trail kickoff events. But the real reason I wanted to film this is because yesterday I was sore. Luckily overnight, like pretty much everything loosened up, but now I was just walking. We're probably like 6 or 7 miles into the day, and like all of a sudden, super randomly, started getting this tiny little pain, very like small, pinpoint almost pain in my right shin. Very subtle. The first thing I tried was a light stretch. It stayed, and we're talking this has been like 30 seconds, maybe a minute of feeling it at most. I tried some massage. Sometimes massage on an area like your shin will like loosen up and subside things immediately, but that didn't work. So I just stopped, took my backpack off, took 40 seconds to take a piece of KT tape, start it down at my ankle, do like 50-60%, pull right over my shin. Don't need to know anything about shins, don't need to know anything about KT tape to just go up and over that. And I shit you not, 30 seconds later, I'm walking again. I feel the tinge of that subtle pain, and then 30 seconds go by and it's completely gone. Not an inkling, 100% gone. Don't know. So, I mean, who knows what it was? It's a little soreness and maybe the fascia or the deeper tissue or something. We've been crushing miles. It could be a million things. Obviously, it's not anything major. It's not shin splints, but that could have hurt all day. And without giving that area some support from the KT tape, but I mean, we still have like 15 or 16 miles to do for the day today. So that could have been pretty bad. That could have me limping into the hotel later. Maybe that area gets inflamed and swollen. That could mean I might have to take days off. So, dude, KT tape is absolute magic. You gotta just at least, I mean, it's not gonna fix everything. It's tape. It really mostly works with your fascia tissue, provides support so that you can further strengthen and work things out while getting a small amount of support, like a mild brace almost. So yeah, it's not going to do everything, but give that a try because I have that in my backpack. Even slack packing, I would not go without that. And that just took almost as much time as it takes to take your backpack off and pee on the side of the road. And now I feel 100%, baby. Being able to slack pack today definitely saved my butt. And even doing 24 miles felt so easy. And it was the least sore that I've been on the entire trip, which was amazing. About 12 miles into the day today, Fresh Grounds met us to feed us lunch, and a bunch of our friends were there. It was great to take a break, and then we kept going with only 12 miles to go to get back to the casino hotel where we were going to be able to spend the whole day resting and relaxing. We actually got in around 3 p.m., which was so nice, and then we had the whole rest of the day to just lounge and rest our bodies, and I really needed this after 6 very hard days. After we got back to the hotel, I got to lounge for the rest of the day, and I took an incredible bath, which was so healing and really helped my body. Day 7 began with Longshot and Fresh Grounds helping this guy out and pushing his car because it was broken down. And then we only had 13 miles to go to get to the Oasis Center, and it was going to be a really short day. The morning of day 7, the end of the first week on the Border to Border Calendar Year Triple Crown. And today we're slack packing even better. I only have my fanny pack. This last night I got back to the hotel and I repacked my bag and then basically was reminded that we only have 13 miles and that the guys could totally hold on to our stuff. So I got a water bottle and a fanny pack. And we had 13 miles. We've been walking for a while, so we definitely don't have 13 miles anymore. And then we're gonna get to the Oasis Center, which is where the Florida Trail begins. But before we start the Florida Trail tomorrow, we get to just hang out today. We're gonna go to the Florida Trail kickoff event, which should have tons of hikers there and be a lot of fun. See some people I probably haven't seen in a while, eat some good food. And this is gonna be the shortest day of the entire week. Today's day 7. By the end of the day, it'll be over 190 miles for the week. So it's gonna be really nice to have a little half day today. After we got to the Oasis Center, Fresh Grounds drove us down the road to the campground where the Florida Trail kickoff event was happening, and we got to meet up with a bunch of hikers there and then spend the rest of the day hanging out with everybody and relaxing. I'm really excited to do a half day today, and then tomorrow we'll be heading into the swamp and starting the Florida Trail.